This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Students from Alliance, Bridgeport, Mitchell, and Ogallala convened on the UNL Panhandle Research and Extension Center on Monday, doing their part to stop world hunger.
The World Food Prize Nebraska Youth Institute is a one-day event for students across the state of Nebraska, and specifically in western Nebraska, to take a deep dive on food insecurity globally. So students to participate today have been researching a country other than their own, so other than the United States, identifying an issue that country faces in relation to food security, and they've written a paper about those issues, but more importantly, the solutions that they have found in relation to those issues. So throughout the day, they get to have hands-on immersion activities. We have a 21st century mobile learning lab. They'll have a fistulated cow, and technology, soils, and we learn what we're doing here in Nebraska to address global food security, and they also get to present their solutions to global experts and interact with peers and really take a deep dive in global food security.
This event is typically held in eastern Nebraska, but this week marked the inaugural Western Nebraska Youth Institute of World Food Prize competition.
So the World Food Prize Nebraska Youth Institute has been happening in Lincoln, Nebraska for about 15 years, but it's been our goal at the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources to expand this opportunity to students outside of eastern Nebraska. Knowing it's a one-day institute, we know it's hard for students to get all the way from western Nebraska to Lincoln for this event. So we wanted to expand that opportunity, and we have it here, our inaugural event for the Western Nebraska Youth Institute at the Panhandle Research Extension and Education Center.
Donner tells KNEB News that just being selected to be part of this competition is an accolade within itself.
So for participating today, every single student is recognized as a Borlaug Scholar by the World Food Prize Foundation, but they will also earn a $500 scholarship to the to the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, and the top students from each institute are selected to go to the Global Youth Institute in Des Moines, Iowa. The Global Youth Institute brings together students from all across the United States and even internationally who have participated in youth institutes, and they're essentially Nebraska delegates where they do the same thing but on a larger scale. So they have a 3-day institute. They will present their papers again to global experts, and they'll have 3 days of immersion activities that coincides with the Borlaug dialogues happening at the World Food Prize Foundation in October.
She adds that this will be an annual event here in the Panhandle from here on out, and encourages interested students to consider applying.
Say that this happens every year, so if you are interested in anything that the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources has to offer, or you want to take a deep dive on global food security, this is open to high school students across Nebraska, grades 9 through 12, every year, and it happens in the spring. We don't know the dates for the following years, but it will be here again. So.
In Scottsbluff, Ryan Murphy, KNEB.TV News.